This is the Rosario.Business report. One, two, three, eyes on me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my venture. I am your host, JJR, Joshua Jesus motherfucking Rosario, coming to you from Mother Earth with a proper shout out to Father Time. What's up, man? Shout out to you. First and foremost, I am an entertainer. Everything I say is entertainment. Don't take anything seriously. Next, make sure you're an adult because this business is for an adults only. And finally, don't break the laws of the land that you're in, whichever country you're tuning in from. Keep those laws. If you can do that, we can get along. One, two, eyes on you. Again, I am JJR, Joshua Jesus Rosario, and this is my podcast called the Rosario.Business report. And it is based solely upon my website, Rosario.Business. Boop, bright screen in your face. I also have a couple Rosario.Business, Rosario.Business. How you spell it? Rosario. That's me. Dot business. Everybody should know how to spell business. If not, it's busy, like BUSI, Ness, NESS. This podcast is about me. Could be boring for some, could not. Caring less is an important goal here, but it's 100% about me, right? So, for this first episode ever in the world, I will be explaining what my business is about, right? It's more of a venture, right? And to dumb it down, it's more of a hobby. But I'm a classy person, so 100% gonna keep it where it is. But here we go. When you first open up to Rosario.Business, I recently just updated it because it was recently called YeshaRosarian.Love. You'll see that I have archived files that are currently still accessible and able to listen to, but I've updated it and it has become part of my new uh, creation. Right, so as soon as you open, it has my initials, JJR, Joshua Jesus Rosario, and then on the bottom it says welcome and venture, meaning scroll through, go wherever you want, right? Underneath that, it has an acronym called Buddha, BUDA, Buddhist, U.S. sailor, digital artist, author. It is what it is. That's what it is. Don't take it any other way. There's a menu up top. Clicking on the menu, it says 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. That is my disclaimer. That is my waiver. That is where everybody should be looking at as soon as they open it, because I don't want anybody looking at it and saying, I'm offended, or this person deserves to be in trouble. Not part of my plan. Below that, there's actually something that I help myself out with. It's called the Law of Attraction Coaching. I suggest it to everyone who has a not so disciplined self. And if you need more self-discipline, this is the place to go, called the Law of Attraction Coaching. So I 100% advise you to go there. The only thing I can do is give advice. So whatever. Below that is the observation room. In the observation room, you have a list. And this list is what I study, what I explore. It's called exploratory studies. It's actually the first major I ever majored in college. And I wish I took it with me. But unfortunately, I had to party and drop out. So I'm okay with that because now I'm awesome. That's where it gets me. Below that, there's a picture of me with American flags because I am an American. And below that, there's a list of literally everything that I study, everything that I take part of to study. Um, you are welcome to study. Um, this is all very entertaining to me, so I enjoy it. Just to give you some stuff here, we have like the pressure project, 100%, absolutely awesome. You also have hacking the flow state, another one, absolutely awesome. You have Wisdom Warrior. They have great books. I suggest every single book that's in there. Um, Fight Science. You also have the Bioneer. Those are just a couple that's on there. I suggest every single one of them. Um, Going back to the menu, below that you have IMC Nation. You can see once you click there, this is actually a professor of mine, AZD, IMC Nation. Be the best, fuck the rest. I completely promote his work because he helped me as a person, and this is all coming from a state of mind. So he's an absolute awesome, you know, warrior fighting monk, and I suggest his teachings to absolutely everyone. Um, and whoever doesn't, obviously, uh, is doing well for themselves. So good job on you. But if you are doing well for yourself, it's still very interesting to get his point of view on life. Below that, you'll see a picture of him. You have a schedule, and you have a couple links that is affiliated to him and his person, um, and his point of view. So he is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, black belt taekwondo, and has created his own martial art. So I would look into that for people who like being awesome. Um, yeah, and all the way on the bottom, you'll see his teacher, Manu Tupo, who he holds dear to him uh, because uh, everybody needs a teacher to be held dear. And I suggest you find your own teacher to hold dear to you, right? On the bottom of that, it says loyalty is royalty. It is what it is. I hate that people say that, but it's such an easy way to get by. Below, going back to the menu, is the digital artistry. I do NFTs. I enjoy NFTs. NFTs got me into the world of digital art. Without NFT, there would be no digital artist. Okay, that's how it goes. My non-fungible token is called Hush Lothario. It's the Hush Lothario NFT. And if you're wondering what an NFT is, um, it is a digital asset, non-tangible, something that is created and placed on a blockchain. A block, right? Picture a block. That's your block. And now a chain connected to another block, another chain connected to another block. I have a couple of these blocks. And you can put a price on it. You can put gas, which is pretty much like a investment, or you can make it free with mintable, however you want to say it. I suggest it. I've been doing it, and I absolutely love it, and it keeps me busy as well. You click on there, digital artistry. Underneath there, you'll see a link. When you click that, it's called hushlothario.nft. And then you'll see that it is called the psychodiagnostic non-fungible coin. The Hush Lothario non-fungible coin is the psychodiagnostic non-fungible coin because that is how I see my art. If you guys ever seen a Rorschach test, that's exactly what it is. And I am integrating my art into the idea of psychodiagnostics. Am I licensed? How about I am a soul art specialist, soulpreneurial art specialist, which I'll go through later. Um, but this is my non-fungible token, and you can check out my work and see how it looks, and tell me about it. Below digital artistry is autobiographer. I am an author. I've written a book. I enjoy it very much. A self-help book. I'm very much on self-help. Um, Again, the only thing I could do is three things. I can, only give advice. I could wish you well, and I can mind my business. Those are the three things that I can do. And that is what the Rosario business is pretty much about. Some advice, wishing you well, and minding my business. So you'll see a lot of me minding my business on my website. But when you look here on the autobiographer tab, you'll see my book here, and there's a brief description of what the book is about. I'm a Buddhist. It's about meditation, clear and simple. Everything else beyond that is pretty much in the game of rebellion. So um, I just create, and I love communication. So I just gibberish, always talking, always moving the mouth, because without it, I'm not entertained. So I created a family called Gibberish Mafia, and I created a denomination called Buddha Gang. So that is within the books, and that is within the idea of the book. But it all narrows down to meditation. Um, and you can find it on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. And I plan on writing an extra book, but that is in the works of my venture. Going back to the menu, that's my phone. It sends me these little messages, very inspirational messages. It's a little app called I Am, and one of them is called My Life is Blessing After Blessing. It's nice, isn't it? I also get the news here, but I want to stay away from, you know, negativity. I'm actually, I live by a code, but I'll get to that too. Going back to the menu, below autobiographer is musicality. I'm a poet. I see myself as a warrior poet, right? So I make music. Underneath that is a warning that says raw, rock, and poetry, right? But above the warning is the name of my music called Jaji and the Rosy Woods. Jaji and the Rosy Woods, right? And that is the name of my music. That's just what it is. All the way down, you have some samples, and then you have my SoundCloud. Yes, I am a SoundCloud musician. Proud of it. If SoundCloud ever goes down, I'll just have to live off my website and make a lot of music again. So, creativity. Going back to the menu, below musicality is Mud Dragon Survival. That is my martial art. It's why I created more like a self-defense. It is my self-defense within the family of martial arts. Um, Mud Dragon Survival. When you click on it, you'll see that there's a picture of me with a blue belt. Yes, I am a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, actually. And I got a taste of it, and I love it so much that I got a tattoo of Jiu-Jitsu on my rib cage, and I still practice to this day with a school called Kiyoshi Cheeseman Self-Defense, and it's actually on my Instagram. So you'll find my Instagram all the way in the bottom of the page of Rosario.Business. Um, yeah, in love with Jiu-Jitsu. Some people think I am a freak because I have such a weird fetish with Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm okay with it. Absolutely okay with it. But you'll see here, I integrated my martial art. I integrated in between three things. I integrated between jujitsu, boxing, 52 blocks to be exact. Um, some people know it as Jailhouse Rock or Virginia Shuffle. And also, I hope I'm not wrong. I did do my research, and those links are actually on my Instagram as well. So if you want to find out more information there, go there, do research. Um, from there, you have Qigong, breath work, or energy work. Qigong, breath work. And I integrated all that into Mud Dragon Survival. And you know how boxing has sparring, or jujitsu has rolling? Well, Mud Dragon Survival has Shadow Chi training. And under here, there's a list of descriptions. There's description, and me actually Shadow Chi training. Chi as in character, honor, and integrity. And I say here to the art that I've created. Um, I live by character, honor, and integrity. Thank you to the Wisdom Warrior. Trickling back to the menu, we're going to go to the Rosario Business Report. This is the first video that will be right at the top of the Rosario Business Report. You click on this, and if you're successful, I am here. I am in its place. Feels good. Happy. But right now it says it's coming soon. So more to come. It's actually today's date is, I would rather leave it anonymous. I like the casino effect. Like, when did he put this? Where am I? What date is this? Whatever. But it's gonna be there. And this is where my new podcast is showing up. Underneath the Rosario Business Report is virtual affiliates. When you click on this, it gives you an option to make money for yourself, to put in work to make money for yourself. It's not mandatory, because that would be pretty cool if it was, because then that means I have like control of your thoughts, and I'm winning. So, but that's not what's happening. It's an option. It's called residual payments, and you can work from home. You know, you can try it out. You can do this as a side hustle or not. There's a couple links there that gives me a commission. If you do, click on the link and you follow through. If not, there is a brief overview of what it is and how would you come to learn a little bit more about it, right? You can make money every time someone uses a credit card. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's really nice, and it's fun. It's glad to have. Now that's why, it's actually the reason why Rosario.Business is a business right now, because I have the option of that on the menu. Trickling back to the menu, the good old ripple effect, all the way in the bottom, the word prestige with a bomb. This is where you send your message. This is where you get to see that I am a soulpreneurial art specialist. And the definition of a soulpreneurial art specialist, in my words, is an entrepreneur of the soul within solitude spirit. Right? Solitude is important. So I use it and I have it. And I make sure that whomever is watching knows that. Thank you to the Rosario Business Report. Below that is called the Human Revolutionary. This is because of my faith, because of my idea on Buddhism. I am a human revolutionary. And the proof is in pudding, because below that it says the SGI USA precedents. You click on that, there's a whole video to watch and to enjoy, because a mixture between me being a US sailor and a Buddhist on there. So, Check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. If you are genuine, if you're an impatient person, you won't enjoy it. But that's on you, not on me. Again, self-help. I take it literally. Below that, it's called the virtual affiliate. Um, that's wrong. It's called the virtual valuate. It's like a evaluation kind of ordeal, right? When you click on that, you get to give me your point of view on what you thought about the website. And so, and you can go there and it gives you questions like, is this the first time you visited the website? What is the primary reason for you to come to the website? Did you find what you needed? Right? The only reason why you would be coming to my website is for self-help. You wouldn't be coming for anything else. The Rosario Business Report is going to be extended towards self-help. And I'm going to be bringing a lot of self-discipline into it because I am a badass. I feel kind of baggy right there because I'm a badass. But that is the virtual value. You could click on that, tell me what you think. And if that is not important enough to you, if that's not enough, right? Because that's what everybody's looking for. They're looking for the expectation of being enough. That's a good one. Below that is called the report. You click on the report and you'll see there's an email being sent straight to me on Gibberish Mafia. You put your first name, put your last name, put your email, send your message. What do you have to say? Oh, you're cool, man. You're absolutely awesome. I wish you put more stuff up. I'm not going to stop. I actually plan on making a song right after this, and I plan on making an NFT right after this. But this is what gets me busy. This is what gets me going through life. This is how I use self-help. But once you send your message, click on the bottom. It says send it. Send it. Send it. I might not read it, but if I do, if it's important, I'll read it. How important is it? By clicking j.j.r brings you right back to the beginning. And that, my friends, my family, is the Rosario.Business report. And this is what I'm going to be doing. I actually left a couple things out with the podcast. Let me go back to the menu. Below Prestige are my archives. It's I have archived poetry and I have archived podcasts. I have a whole nother podcast. A whole nother podcast that's on there. And you could go on there. This one's not visual though. This is what I want. I want you and me to be here. Right? This is what I want. But you can see the archives. You can check it out. It's open. It's not closed. And I think you'll enjoy it. It's actually really cool. All right. This is what I do. This is what I'll be doing. I'll be here with you guys. And I'll be placing my point of view on a lot of things. You have a whole world full of topics. And I'll be talking about it, pretty much all of them indirectly if it has to do with anything that I don't want to talk about. So, but I want to talk about everything. I need to talk about everything. And I think it would be a pleasure to talk about everything. But this has been the Rosario Business Report. I plan on evolving. I will not stop here. I 100% plan on evolving. And I plan on being better. Every day in every way it gets better and better. Every day in every way it gets better and better. So welcome to the site and enjoy everything that you see here. I believe that you're going to have a good time and you'll get to know me a lot better. All right. Again, This has been the Rosario Business Report. I am out. I'm about to click this button to end the podcast.